Welcome to Oakle's channel. Thanks for watching today, and we have some huge updates for the upcoming TMNT Mutants Unleashed coming out on pretty much all platforms, because we got a new trailer today, we got a release date today, we got announcements about the co-op mode today, as well as the overall gameplay mechanics for the game. And up until this point, we had pretty much nothing about this game except for the screenshots for the game, as well as who the developer was. And the developer is going to be a heart full of games that we've talked about in like earlier videos, and they have some great experience when it comes to sort of 3D action platforming games. And so the development team is in the right hands here. The publisher, Outright Games, questionable on that, but honestly it's the developer that makes the game, not the publisher, and so I'm not too worried about Outright Games being the publisher for the game. But let's take a look at the trailer itself here, because the trailer really does showcase like how smooth the animation is going to look for the game. And now all the character designs for the game are done by Woodrow White, who did all the character designs for Mutant Mayhem, and you can obviously tell the art style is the same from the movie to the game here. And I think it just looks fantastic. I feel like that art style really does well for a beat 'em up style game, because it really just brings that world to life. It's not going to look dated, it's not going to look like they're trying to push the graphical edge, especially for like Nintendo Switch or anything, because they're going more for this cell shaded sketchbook art style. And I just think it looks really good and it looks really smooth throughout the entire trailer. Now, as far as like the gameplay goes being shown in the trailer, it does look more akin to like Mutants in Manhattan, which was like a PS3, PS4 game from like 15 years ago. And I really do feel like that's going to be the case, because like even on the website itself, it talks about how like every different mutant, or as far as like every different turtle, is going to have its own like skill tree, going to upgrade different abilities, different fighting styles. That's very similar to how Mutants in Manhattan was on the PS3. And so I feel like the overall gameplay style is going to be very similar to that. However, on the website, they go above and beyond talking about it, and they actually say this game is going to have local co-op, which if you don't follow many Turtles games, that's like a must-have in a Turtles game. It pretty much makes or breaks a Turtle game. I know like a lot of people didn't even like give Mutants in Manhattan like two looks, because they're like, it doesn't have local gameplay, not interested. And so if there's not local co-op, Turtle fans pretty much turn a blind eye pretty much immediately. And that's even true with the new Splintered Fate that's coming out. I know when they announced that, it was on Apple Arcade. And fantastic game. No local co-op, because obviously it's like on a an iPad. But when they brought it over to Nintendo Switch, everybody's like, is it going to have local co-op? It's going to have local co-op. They were really silent about it, and they actually announced just this past week that Splintered Fate's going to have local co-op, and it's like a huge deal. Turtle fans rejoice. So coming out the gate saying that Mutants Unleashed will have local co-op, I feel like is a huge plus to this game, and is automatically going to boost sales. Why they didn't put that detail in the trailer, I have no idea, because like that would really help people's perception of this game. But they did put it on the website, so we do know that local co-op is confirmed. Also on the website, they talked about how the voice actors are coming back from the movie for the game here, and why they didn't put like any sampling of the voice actors inside the trailer. That's also beyond me, because people are going to want to know, is this the same voice actors as the movie and the upcoming television show? And so that is also confirmed. And so the trailer itself it's a fine trailer showcasing the graphics, showcasing the gameplay. But man, they could have put some of the features in there. They could have put some of the voice actors in there. They really could have done something to beef it up a little bit to get Turtle fans even more excited. Because right now it's just simply going to have a lot of questions sort of swirling around as far as what exactly is included in this particular game. Editing Oakles here. I realized when editing the video, I did not actually say the release date, so it's October 18th of this year. So anyone who was just simply listening to the video might not have gotten that. So this year, October 18th, release date for Mutants Unleashed. Now, there are different collector's editions that are out there, deluxe editions. I don't know, some of those are really pricey. I've talked about that in some of the earlier videos. They're not selling out too fast. They'll probably end up, if I was going to guess, probably end up sort of clearancing out at some point, because they're asking way too much. Like some of the collector's editions, like $200 for this game. It's like a $40 game, and so I really just cannot imagine people want to spend quite that much on it. But anyway, that's the overall trailer here. I'm very excited for the game. I'm excited to see what direction they're going in. I'm excited for all the new mutants. I really do hope that Worm is going to be the main villain for the game. He's in all the promotional artwork here. I mean, it pretty much has to be Worm. As you can see here in the image, it's possible it's not, but in my opinion, it's almost certainly going to be Worm. You can let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with that. But I feel like adding local co-op in there, keeping the same art style, keeping a good developing company behind it here, I really do feel like this game has some promise coming to the systems. And for $40, I feel like it's probably definitely going to be worth the money for most players out there. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check out my other videos listed up above, and go out there, find a great game to play. Simply have a great rest of the day.